Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Gossip Geek. Today we've got 5 new tech updates for you, so let's get started. Starting off strong with our first headline of the day, which is the release of the Xiaomi Mi Band 6. Now, up to now, if you guys know, the Mi Band has been one of the most popular accessories for Xiaomi. It's a fitness tracker band that sits on your hand. Pretty great, pretty impressive so far from Mi Band 1 all the way up to Mi Band 5. One of the best-selling ones was the Mi Band 5, and now there's potential leaks for the Mi Band 6. According to some of these leaks, there'll be live photo of the Mi Band 6 found in the product's EU Declaration of Conformity document, and it's also received a certificate with a model number to it and the company's name, Xiaomi. Xiaomi is their smartwatch manufacturer name. They go under that, so it's the one that produces the Xiaomi smart bands or smartwatches. Looking at the leaked images, it has confirmed that the Mi Band 6 design looks almost identical to the Mi Band 5 for the most part. And also we can see a few changes in these specifications. Unfortunately, we don't have these specifications as of now, but obviously they're going to tweak up some things to make it more desirable than the Mi Band 5, like probably improving on the display, maybe the battery life, and a few more sensors included. Some people speculated the SPO2 because everyone's getting the SPO2 now. So based on these leaks, what we can expect is that you're still going to have the magnetic charger, which finishes the rumors about the USB-A charging port, and probably the global variant will be able to make some NFC purchases as well. Not really sure of that as of now, but it's also going to have included the 30 workout modes. So the payment side of things, it's currently already in the Chinese version, but we're not really sure about the global market as of now. But also apart from that, you have the GPS integration, so we might have GPS even in the international global variant. The second headline of the day is coming from Xiaomi yet again. They've released so many products, but this headline is the release of the Xiaomi Mi 11 Pro as well as the Mi 11 Ultra. So we just got the Mi 11, great new device, the biggest flagship we've seen from Xiaomi so far. Great display, great refresh rate, battery life, camera performance, all of that has been great. But the Mi 11 Pro is set to improve on all those features as well as the Mi 11 Ultra. This isn't 100% confirmed yet. The max expected delivery date on when they would announce this product would be the 30th of March, most likely. But here are a few of the rumored specs. It's rumored to have a 2K display as opposed to a 1080 with 120 Hz of refresh rate with the Snapdragon 888 processor, which is top of the line from Qualcomm right now. It also is set to support dual charging, wireless and wire charging with fast charging up to 67 watts. Absolutely insane. This is just physics bending laws of such fast charging supported even with wireless. So the heating factor on this would be pretty interesting to check out because the 888 has got some backlash for being a pretty hot processor. However, the main focus on this is not going to be on the other stuff, but on the camera module itself. This is expected to have a 50 megapixel main lens. I mean, 108 was the Mi 11, so why is this 50 and why are we excited about this? Well, the size of the sensor is going to be significantly larger than any smartphone ever. Xiaomi was already having one of the biggest sensors on there, their main camera, which is what allows all of that light to come in, a lot of that background blur. What makes a good camera? Essentially, even the DSLR has a big camera sensor, so a bigger sensor means bigger and better image quality, and that's what this boasts to have. So 50 megapixel, bigger sensor, bigger resolution, bigger form factor, expect a lot of nicer image quality even in low light, and then you even have like secondary resolution sensors like the 48 megapixel. But the main feature obviously is going to be that 50 megapixel as well as 120x in zoom. So 120x a bit overkill. We've seen this before. They did the 50x zoom, Samsung did the 100x zoom. It was a bit gimmicky at that point, but let's see what the 120x zoom looks like because they have some sort of periscope modes for this, so it might be a lot better than we've seen on previous Xiaomi devices. More details will be revealed on this very soon. The Mi 11 Ultra, on the other hand, we don't have that much information on there even from the leaks, so expect something similar to this, if not a lot of the same specs. The third headline we're going to be taking a look at is the OnePlus Nord N10 5G. So this is a budget mid-range device from OnePlus that we're getting again. This one is rumored to have the Qualcomm Snapdragon 690 processor, which is reasonable considering the mid-range price of this OnePlus device. So you're expecting to see a 6.49-inch Full HD Plus display with a refresh rate of 90 Hz. When it comes to the memory side of things, the Malaysian variant is supposed to come with 6 gigs of RAM with 128 GB of storage. The camera would be a 64 megapixel camera, 8 megapixel ultra wide, 2 megapixel macro, monochrome, 16 megapixel front camera. It looks like it's pretty much the same as we've seen with all these other mid-range devices, but lacking some specs. So we're going to take a look. The announcement is probably going to be coming out the 27th of March. The fourth headline we're taking a look at comes from VIVO with their mid-range device, the VIVO Y72 5G. Now, this device has been announced in Thailand as of now. Here are some of the specs that we're looking at from the Thailand variant. You've got 5000 milliamp hour battery with 18 watts of charging. It's powered by MediaTek's Dimensity 700 5G processor. This is the first time we've heard of this chip, so not really sure about the performance on this as of now, but it has 8 gigs of RAM with 128 GB of storage. You're gonna get an LCD panel, Full HD Plus 6.58 inch display, 64 megapixel main camera, 8 megapixel selfie camera, 8 megapixel ultra wide. It looks like one of those just average devices that you see in mid-range level. I'm not sure about the price when it launches globally, but yeah, that's the device on its own with all the specs included. The fifth and final headline for this week is the fact that LG is going to be stopping the manufacturing of their smartphones entirely. Now, this is because of multiple reasons, but the main one being sales just aren't there. People aren't buying these LG devices. According to a few reports from CES, they kind of had to plan on the shutdown of this, even though they were just announcing their release of a new technology of rollable devices, rollable smartphones in CES of 2021. However, LG kind of has to go through this because they're suffering losses more than anything else of about 5 trillion. That's 4.4 billion US dollars. That is absolutely insane. And this is all in 2020. Now, we have to admit, there's innovation, there's technology that's coming out with a lot of these concept phones, like Xiaomi did their rollable phone, full 360 phone. Foldable phones are becoming a new thing now. But really, who's buying those? Those are one of a kind, or those are smartphones that are more concept phones than actual everyday consumer phones. So if you're catering to the audience of those one-of-a-kind phones, then obviously you can't expect that many sales and longevity in your business. So it does really make sense for them to pause on their smartphone manufacturing, which isn't really doing well, and focus on something they're really good at, which is their home appliances and smart devices. If anything, that would be a lot better for them. So that's about it, guys. Those are our 5 headlines for this week in the world of tech. If you guys have something more interesting that you want us to talk about, let us know in the comments below. From all these headlines, is there something that caught you off guard, something that you're excited about? Let us know in the comments as well, and we'll see you again in the next video. Until then,